Here's a song that's in sort of a set pattern of songs that say, a little more than I love you and you love me. And let's go over to the banks of Italy.
This is Gary Young reading my untitled poem that begins each morning before dawn. Each morning before dawn, a woodpecker and a scold of jays fight over the feeder, screaming and screeching like demons. Over the course of the day, other birds call out. The spotted towhee, the robin and finch, and the siskin with its pitiful one-note squeal. At dusk, the mourning dove's breathy melody echoes through the canyon. It's enough to break your heart, this tune I can imagine being played on a flute carved from bone. About this poem. I have lived for nearly half a century in a house that I built in the Santa Cruz Mountains, and birdsong is the soundtrack to life in the woods. Different birds sing at particular times of days and in particular seasons. Some bird songs are harsh, others melodic, but none is more haunting to me than the dove's. I'm not the first person to feel this. Flutes made from hollow bird bones have been found that are 40,000 years old. I like to imagine them being played in imitation of the bird calls that surely inspired those early musicians.
You're on. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Dylan Box. It's been a while. I'm one of your hosts, Ryan Harsch.
And I'm Chris LeRoy.
And we're here to talk again about all things Dylan. There's been a lot going on in this year. Let's get to it, Chris. What do we have?
Well, you know, in the Dylan box, there could be some new entries. So
Okay.
so let's see what we have for this week. Should I reach in there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Watch your hand.
Okay. All things.
I'll help you out here.
You know, this hasn't gotten any better. This.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
It's heavy.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Another.
Budokan, 1978. So it
Was the
appears
year.
that we have a revival of a previous recording, Dylan at Budokan, that was very, I believe when it came out, divisive.
Extremely
correct?
divisive. Oh, Lord.
I have my theories about why, but I'd like to hear what you think.
When it came out, folks really felt that somehow he had sold out, that he had just gone wacky, essentially, because he was wearing a kind of Las Vegas style white suit, and he took, some very revered songs and turned them very pop.
Okay.
And
Like Vegas almost, or?
well, they thought it was the Las, Viva.
I'm thinking
Lost
Neil
Vegas.
Diamond almost.
Exactly like
right?
Neil. Well, kind of like Neil Diamond. And on the surface, well, it was a double album,
Yes.
and it really was panned pretty hard. The critics just not really accepting this move, and but I remember that my brother just absolutely loved that album, and he would be listening to, this "I Want You" with the flute part. That's such, and you
Get
would,
to the flute.
yeah,
that's-
and you would think, okay, a person, my brother's a big Dylan fan, Blood on the Tracks. He likes essentially 3 albums in life.
Okay.
His 3 favorite albums are Bob Dylan, Blood on the Tracks, John Coltrane, Giant Steps,
Oh, yes.
and Bob Dylan, Blood on the Tracks. So
Can't
for
fault
him,
him for, yeah.
so
two
he
of those, yeah.
he was on a good
Yeah.
course. But he heard this, very, very pop thing, and rather than being turned off, he just sort of found that there was fun listening to these, reinterpretation of, classic Dylan things. And it didn't strike him like, oh, this is a bad album, I'm not going to listen to
Right.
it. So the more he would have it on, the more I would listen to it. And it just, for me, at that time, I started to think, I wonder if this album is as bad as people think.
Maybe it isn't. And I think probably the reason why a lot of people, well, not everybody, but those who were against it was really kind of maybe the first time when he started messing with the fabric of his songs in like a live setting, right?
Yes, yeah.
And totally changing the arrangements, which he did for years afterward. From then on, it was that's what he did live. Another thing about this too is it was recorded pretty early in the tour. So some folks would say, well, if you got the stuff later on in the tour, it was better. It was like the band was more polished but this was like, I think from the first night, maybe the third night because he played in Japan for like a pretty good run.
Right. Because it already was a double album to begin with.
Right.
So some of the revelations I think about it really comes in listening to two relatively similar sets. But by having the full set, you got maybe a little more clear idea of what he intended to do or what he was trying to do.
What the show structure was like.
Right.
I hear it. It's great that we have this like released, now almost 50 years later, because now you get to look at it in a whole new way. And to me, it sounds amazing. Like, just the vinyl and then, what we hear on the CD.
Right.
It sounds so crystal clear. That flute, though, I can see how some people, the flute is like kind of prominent on some of the songs.
Yeah, Stephen Ducklow. And these were all really great musicians.
Right.
It wasn't like this wasn't a good band. This is one of his best bands.
Absolutely.
And play in an authentic way what he was trying to get across. So on this version, how is this different than the CD version that I have?
So you have like a 4 CD version. There's an 8 LP version. This is a 2 LP version.
Okay.
The 8 LP you can only get in Japan. I'm tempted to buy myself an early Christmas present, but I'm good with this. So this takes different songs. And they're all, of course, remastered.
Yeah.
And I think it's like the best of the set, more or less.
Okay.
So, you get a lot of the songs that were on the original release, but you have some songs that I haven't heard, like Repossession Blues.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Ballad of a Thin Man. There's some other things like Man and Me, which is great live. Like, I've never even heard that live, I don't think.
Yeah.
Ends with Forever Young. All on the Watchtower, the way it starts out, it sounds like he's going to do Hurricane.
Right.
It's really kind of cool to hear some of these things in the live setting that he's doing on. You see, like the picture on the back, though, definitely shades of like Neil Diamond. Yeah. He's got some kind of like white, spark. His arms are out. So definitely like there was, I think it was like the cabaret or the lounge act, or they were calling it something.
Sure.
This is a period for him, and he had just done. I think he had just done Street Legal, or he was about to do Street Legal.
Yeah, its placement in the canon is interesting too, because what had just come out prior? What's the album prior to this?
Desire.
Desire.
Right? Yeah.
So he had a really strong album, highly praised,
It's wonderful.
very great storytelling. His collaboration with Jacques Levy,
Right.
and it was almost like this kind of new Dylan music.
Yeah.
And here's this violin and a fiddle playing, and there was a feeling of cohesiveness to that album.
Right.
That you just really, you kind of woke people up, like, oh,
Absolutely.
Dylan's back, kind of a thing. And if you go in the arc, you don't even think about this album, the arc between how people raved about that album to Street Legal. Street Legal ends up being, again, really angry reviews about it.
They had a weird mix, which I think it's been rectified, but then it was also Dylan kind of doing Springsteen almost.
Right.
To me, like it was almost like he had a bigger band, so it was like, here's Dylan doing his version of the E Street Band.
Right. And the songs aren't, again, weren't as celebrated at the time.
True.
But what's interesting is this catches two periods. You know, here's the Dylan that's almost like a darling of Rolling Stone magazine, and he's got that cool hat. Remember, he had that just gypsy look and whatnot, and everything about it. And there's the tarot cards in the back. Just everything seemed like it. He played the right hand.
Yes.
And then he goes street legal. He's still cool. He's standing on a.
He's got a vest.
He's got his vest,
like looking off to the side.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, he still looks cool, but he looks a little lost. And people took that and kind of skewered that album as though there weren't good songs. Street Legal is one of my favorite Dylan.
That's great. Yeah.
And even at that time, I'm saying, I know that people don't understand the lyrics to Changing of the Guards. Do people understand any lyrics by Bob Dylan?
Listen to.
Don't walk down the dirt road.
Yum, yum, yum. Cool Whip. Yum, 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 yum. Comes whipped. Yum, 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 yum. All whipped. Yum, 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 yum. Cool Whip. Yum, 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 yum.
It's new. It's the first modern topping with that good old-fashioned taste. New Cool Whip comes whipped. Bird's Eye freezes it to keep it fresh, right in its own little bowl. All you do is dip it out. Keeps weeks in the refrigerator, ready to serve. It's the first modern topping with that good old-fashioned taste. But it's light on you and the budget too. It's new.
Alrighty, Chris. The time machine's been working pretty well lately, so I think we should just let's just take it for a spin, shall we? I'm Morst, and welcome to the Time Machine. This is where we go back in time using digital recording equipment to play back things from other times for ourselves now. So now I'd like to have you go back in time with us. Now, I don't know much about the Gourds, but they're from Austin, and they jam out pretty good. They're going to play a Dylan song for us here called Oh Sister, and I think you'll enjoy it.
I met some really nice people in Milwaukee last night, Nicole and Alex, and Nicole's brother Pat came in and he said, would you do a song for my sister? All those small world moments. There's probably a lot of sisters in the audience, right? Sister, when I come to lie in your arms, you should not treat me like a stranger. Our father would not like the way that you act, and you must realize the danger. Oh, sister, am I not a brother to you? And why deserving of affection? And is our purpose not the same on this earth? To love and follow His direction. sister, when I come to knock on your door, don't turn away and create sorrow. Time is an ocean, but it ends at the shore. You may not see me tomorrow. We grew up together from the cradle to the grave. We died and were reborn yet mysteriously saved. Oh, sister, when I come to knock down your door, don't turn away and create sorrow. Time is an ocean, but it ends at the shore. You will not see me tomorrow.
Yum, yum, yum. Cool Whip
In your grocer's freezer now.
comes whipped.
Another first from Birdseye.
Cool Whip.
Try it.
It's the first modern topping with that good old-fashioned taste.
Gonna walk down the dirt road till someone let me ride. Gonna walk down the dirt road till someone let me ride. If I can't find my baby, I'm gonna run away and hide. I've been pacing around the room, hoping maybe she'd come back. Pacing around that room, hoping maybe she'd come back. I've been praying for salvation, laying around in a one-room country shack. Well, I've been looking at my shadow, I've been watching the clouds up above. Looking at my shadow, watching the clouds up above. Rolling to the red haze, looking for the sunny side of love. And I'm gonna walk that dirt road till everything becomes the same. I'm gonna walk down that dirt road till everything becomes the same. Well, I keep walking till I hear holler out my name.
by, I might not take it anymore. Takes a woman like you to get through to the man in me. But oh, what a wonderful feeling, just to know that you are here. Yeah, it sets my heart to beating, from my toes right up to my ears. Take a breath. The man in me will hide sometimes to keep from being seen. But that's just because he doesn't want to turn into some machine. It takes a woman like your kind just to find the man in me. But oh, what a wonderful feeling, just to know that you are there. Yeah, it sets my heart beating, my toes right up to my ears. La, 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 ooh, la, 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 la.
But you've been my blue-eyed son. Where have you been, my darling young one? I stumbled on the side of 12 misty mountains. I walked and I crawled on 6 crooked highways. Stepped in the middle of 7 sad forests. Out in front of a deserted ocean. I've been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain to fall. What did you say, my blue-eyed son? What did you say, my darling young one? I saw a newborn baby with wild wolves all around it. I saw a highway of diamonds with nobody on it. I saw a black branch with blood that kept dripping. I saw a room full of men with a hammer I'm as bleeding. I saw 10,000 tonguers, whose tongues around broken. I saw guns and sharp swords in the hands of young children. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain and a fire. Why did you hear my blue-eyed song? But did you hear my darling young one? I heard the sound of a thunder and it roared out a warning. I heard the roar of a wave that could drown the world. I heard the 100 drummers whose hands were blazing. I heard 10,000 whispering and nobody listening. I heard one person stop, I heard many people laughing. I heard the song of a poet who died in the gutter. I heard the sound of a clown and he cried in the alley. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard read and a call. Who did you meet, my blue-eyed son? Who did you meet, my darling young one? I met a young child beside a dead pony. I met a white man and he walked a black dog. I met one woman, his body was burning. I met a young girl and she gave me a rainbow. I met one man who was wounded in love. I met another man who was wounded in hatred. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain. What do you do now, my blue-eyed son? What do you do now, my darling young one? Come back out, but the rain starts to fall in. I walk to the depths, the deepest dark forest. The people are many, and their hands are empty. When the pellets of poison are flooding their water. Where the home in the valley meets the damp dirty prison. And the executioner's face is always well hidden.